OGLEE in the house once again, once again. Thank goodness, thank goodness. As always, I've got to drop a gem. Gotta drop a gem. I think that a lot of people think that when things get bad, that they can depend on the government. And to some extent, you can. And as black people, our history in America has been to rely on the government quite a bit. And I think that at least one person needs to hear this. You cannot depend on the government. You know, I want people to look at this pandemic as an example. And so, you know, they're fighting tooth and nail over giving an American $600. And the real fight is they don't want to give your black ass $600 or $1,200 or $2,000, to the point where they're willing to let their white folks suffer. Because that's really what's at hand. They don't want to give your black ass $600 or $1,200 or $2,000. They don't think you earn, that much. And so it's very important to see that they're approving $600, and we always want to be thankful for something. But for people who really need it, to be honest, how are you gonna swallow $600? Again, it's better than nothing, but is that just not something that's dangling a carrot or something? And then when you look at the average American, and we don't know, so it comes through us through the media, and you think about the bill that they passed, and they talk about the pork that was in it. So imagine hearing, this quarreling over giving an American $600, and yet you have where you've approved to give other countries millions, and some of them perhaps even billions. It just makes someone feel powerless within their own country and ask, really, what is going on? Because this is not something that you can just affect change in immediately. When you look and think, somebody went into a room, people, of course, they went into a room to figure out what we can do, within our country to help people. And they came out of it with a bunch of help for a bunch of other countries. Now, don't get me wrong. There is nothing wrong with being altruistic. But the bottom line is, God helps those who help themselves. And you would think that you would not have your countrymen suffering while you're giving other people money. I would like to think that my country would look out for me first, especially in a situation where I'm starving. And many people are starving, as evidenced by people having to be in these long-ass food lines. So you're quarreling over $600, and then you're giving other countries money? I mean, to the tunes of millions? Something does not add up in this. And so it's very important to understand that your government's not going to take care of you. And so when you get this $600, I'm telling you, it's time for you to start saving some monies. Now, whatever amount you can save out of the 600, it's not going to save you, just like the government's not saving you by giving you the 600. But what I want it to get you to do is start getting in the habit of saving and investing your monies. You saw from the pandemic how strung out you were. Don't you see what you got to get ready to go do again once they say it's back to normal? So, very important to start thinking about it now. Now. And I know that I always harp on this shit, but I want one person to hear me. I want one person to hear me to start understanding, man, it's time for you to take control of your life. And so I'm urging you, with a sense of urgency, to begin to get in the habit of saving and investing your monies, because your government is not going to take care of you. Don't be a fool. You see $600 they're giving you, you got $5,000 worth of debt. So that's going to keep the wolves off of you for a minute. But this is the thing that I'm telling people. 2021 is going to be very hectic. 2021 is going, you know what somebody told me? They said, God won't put more on you than you can bear. And that's true. but the devil will. See, the devil will put more on your ass than you can bear. Believe me, the devil will put some trouble on your ass. So you have to be prepared. So start saving some monies. Start saving and investing some monies, because we're going to get in a time in 2021 where you're going to think 2020 was a cakewalk. See, 2020 laid a framework. And now the things have to happen in 2021 and 22 and maybe even into 2023 based on what happened with this thing that was laid in 2020 with the coronavirus. See, it'd be nice if we could just walk away. In 2021, everything goes back to normal. Oh no, you're going to have the lagging effect of the things that happened in 2020 start knocking you upside the head in 21, 22, 23. So it's going to get tough. Don't sleep on that shit. Do not sleep on that shit. And the people who it hurts worse are the people of the lower socioeconomic status, and that tends to be minorities. So really strap up. I'm telling you, very important to start strapping up and getting you some ammunition, because man, they're coming after you. They're coming after you. And again, I hear many people say, hey, God won't put more on you than you can bear. And I believe that. But I'm telling you, the devil is a motherfucker. And the devil sometimes seems like he's winning. So I'm just telling you, please, when you get this stimulus, just take out $50. No matter what. Go to your local bank. Do it online. You got a lot of online banks. You don't even have to move from your chair. Start you an account. Do something. Get you some money and get you the habit more than anything. Get you that habit of saving, and then once you have saved to the point where you can invest, very important, so you can grow as things occur, because inflation will get your ass. That is the cost of goods, basically. Just remember it as that, as prices going up with shit will get you if you don't have something that's going up as well. You see what I'm saying? And when things happen, believe me, we might go out on a limb and say that people care about you. But it damn sure doesn't show in terms of them giving you any resources. So very important to understand that perhaps you should change your thinking and decide to get your own resources and let your resources parlay over the years. Very important. Very important. So I know everybody doesn't need to hear this. I'm sure everybody's got their savings going and they're ready for the next catastrophe. But one person is not. And one person's going to hear this and do what I say today. Start your savings. Start it if you have some money even before you get your stimulus check. But certainly, out of your stimulus check, give yourself a cut. Give yourself a cut. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in layman's terms, real simple. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Very important. And then get in the habit of saving. Because I'm telling you, mark my word, 2021 is going to be something for your ass. Anyway, this is OGLEE, and I'll see you again soon.